So in the last episode, we entered our European journeyman, picking our first club, Sportist Volga. Fairly impressed I remembered the name of that. We are in Bulgaria, in the second tier, and let me tell you, it's not going to be the start to a series you were expecting. It's a recap of how many injuries we've picked up. Oh my days, have we got a lot of injuries. So welcome into the episode. Hopefully you are all well. Hopefully you enjoyed the first episode. Thank you for your support. This is going to be an insane journey, man. We are starting with 0 badges. We are starting with Sunday League experience. We have started at the bottom. In the last episode, we found this club, Sportist Volga, who didn't have a manager. We applied. We got the job. Second tier of Bulgaria. And, yeah, so I made some notes in the build-up to the episode. And pretty much all of them said injuries. Injuries. Another injury. Another injury. So, let's have a look. So we have had 5 moderate injuries. 16 injuries so far this season. We're only 5 games in. You can see a slight injury. Someone pulled a sickie. Not the best start, I'm telling you right now. Then a couple of minors. Then a moderate 10 days. A moderate 2 weeks. 12 days. 3 weeks. 2 weeks. 3 weeks. 4 weeks. 8 days. 3 weeks. 4 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks and 9 days. It's just insane. Injury after injury after injury at the minute. It's kept it interesting. Obviously, with all these injuries, we've had to work hard on the squad. And as you know, a lot of players' contracts were running out. So, first off, this guy left us, our goalkeeper. He was by far our first choice keeper. He was really, really good. And he's now gone. So, yeah. He wanted... Well, he's on 325 a week there. I think he wanted about that from us, and we can't afford that, mate. We can't afford that. Also leaving us was a couple other players here. So Vladimir Siramahov, nailed that. Ended up leaving us again on a free transfer. Got an offer from Dunav, and then Stefanov. Parents were creative for that name. Who is again a fullback and can play central defence as well. We're 5'10", maybe not his best position, but he also moved on. So we've had to be creative. We've had to look for players, and so far we've brought in 4. And I can officially confirm we are still on the hunt, trying to bring in more. So first off, a 39-year-old Bulgarian international who can't speak Bulgarian. Yeah, you heard that right. He's Bulgarian and he can't speak Bulgarian. Marcelinho, who spent 9 years at Ludogorets. And, well, yeah, he's a veteran. Veteran attacking midfielder. Comes in on £160 a week on a 1-year deal. Just adds a lot of experience, doesn't he? So I'm really pleased bringing him in. The next one is Vasil Vasilev. I'm loving these names, by the way. He is a striker, 18 years old. Now, you must have 2 under-21 players in your starting 11. That is something I realised quite late in the window. But Vasil Vasilev comes in to be one of our strikers. We have Ivan Dishevsky. Nailed it. He's our new goalkeeper. Now, he did pick up an injury, so that's a good start. First game, picked up an injury. And then also Ivan Penev, who comes in, who is a new central defender, 6'3", absolute man mountain, 31-year-old Bulgarian. I like this guy, £140 a week. Very, very solid signing. So, in terms of how them deals have affected our finances, we are under wage bill, spending 4.795 out of 4.856. So we financially keep them solid. We are projected to make 20k by the end of the season. Bit concerned about that. So in terms of how our odds are looking, we are 5-1, 6th favourite for promotion. So we should be in around there, to be honest with you. I think one of the biggest issues we've got is the fact that we are getting injuries constantly at the minute. Would actually be very interested Yeah, so we are the joint highest in terms of injuries at the minute. I wouldn't be shocked if we top on that in the future because we are just picking up, like I said, knock after knock, injury after injury, and it's getting a bit stupid. So in terms of supporters so far, then our 31.4k social media followers are delighted because we've been signing Bulgarian players. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it wasn't really a choice. There wasn't many options out there. We had a couple of Ukrainians coming on trial there, were trash. We got rejected by a guy who was playing in about the 20th tier of Ghana. He had no interest in coming to us. So, whilst they are delighted that we've signed local players, I have to say, it was kind of forced. So in and around a load of pre-season games which we were winning comfortably, our league campaign has been underway. We started off with a 3-1 victory over Pirin Blagovsgrad. Someone needs to help me here. Maybe we need to move country just so I can go somewhere I can pronounce stuff. We had Zivkov, Ensonda, and Semed, who we're going to name Semed. Might actually do that quite quickly. On the score sheet, a 3-1 victory to start the season was very nice. We did then get brought down to earth with a 3-1 defeat to Lokomotiv Gorna. Now, we did go down to 10 men in the first minute when our young right winger picked up a red card. Now, we did get a goal back with Lakhami on the 77th minute, but we were already 2-0 down by that point, and they did get a consolation third goal. Is it a consolation when it's their third goal? No, I don't think it is. But either way, they scored again to make it 3-1, which brought our goal difference to 0. Our goal difference did then improve to +3, with Vasilev on the score sheet getting 2, and then Pashov getting the 3rd, our captain right-back experienced man. Now, I guess one of the frustrating things is that I forgot to set that if you're on a hat-trick, you take the penalty, so I will take all the blame for that Vasilev didn't get a hat-trick in that game. We then went to a +4 goal difference when Vasilev got another goal against Ludogorets B team, so I was getting our 3rd win in 4 league games. We have unfortunately just gone down to 10 men, gone down with 10 men, losing 1-0 at home to Dunav. Now, that sees us currently sitting in 9th place with 9 points. Now, we are only 1 point from the playoff spot in 3rd, so very early doors. I wanted to check a few different things here. So, in terms of how we are looking, salary per annum. Now, we have the 10th highest salary per annum, but obviously you can kind of exclude them top 4 because they are the B teams. But I think we're doing okay. If we can get in that top 3 with the 10th highest salary per annum, I think we've done fairly well in that position. So tactically, we've set up fairly basic, and we've set it with a 4-5-1, the slightly more direct pass and floating the crosses in, distributing the centre back with a counter. Now, we are pressing high and we are pressing more wide. We're stopping them crosses coming in. It's a very simple reason. I just want to stop them having time out wide to play football. I don't think we're good enough to stand off and just header the ball away from in the middle. So we're better off just chasing them and just running after them and basically hounding them until we win the ball back. Now, the only other thing to look at is our staff. So we did lose a goalkeeper coach. His contract was running out and he'd end up leaving. So since I took charge, we brought in a new fitness coach who, as you can see, is very motivating with his 2 motivation. We then brought in an under-19 assistant manager who is fairly trash, but yeah, we're very short of people. We then brought in a new coach as well, who, I mean, he's got very good determination. So let's praise him for that. And we have under-19 goalkeeper coach who, well, as long as he's not teaching our goalkeeper to stop the ball, he should be okay. As you can tell, I accidentally told my director of football he could start signing coaches for the youth team. This is what happened. So all in all, I think as a start to this European journeyman, we've done okay with 3 wins in our first 5 games as a manager. You can see here, win percentage is 60%. I think we would take that if we retired with our win percentage. Tactical is now up to 3. technical at 2, mental at 2. So we are improving, attacking up at 3, defending at 2. We have minimal knowledge of Bulgaria now. Our adaptability at 7 is still the highest there, being seen there. A few have gone up to 2. So we are on the rise. Maybe it's time to ask for a coaching course. But I am going to continue this. We're going to jump forward 10 games before the next episode. So you will join me back at the 15th game, which I think will probably be a live com in the next episode. So make sure you do join me for that. But hopefully you did enjoy this quick update to show you what's been going on in our first few weeks as manager of Sportif Sporga. Sportist Sporga. Nailed it. I promise I know where I'm at. I know what country I'm in. I know where I'm managing. I know all the information. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you on the next one.